And yes, it is Friday. Finally, that means it's time for the Taking Stock mystery guest. You find out who it is when I do. Now it is time for our mystery guest. I have no idea who it is, but my producers have thankfully given me and you a few hints. All right, let's try this out. Our guest has a well-known real estate family name, but her interests lie in a different direction, the arts. Her latest project focuses on the plight of immigrant workers, premiered at the Aspen Ideas Festival earlier this summer. All right, let's bring out our mystery guest now. Welcome to Taking Stock. How are you?
Thank you. I'm great, thank you.
Well, it mentions the Aspen Idea Festival. I mean, there were a lot of movies shown there. Are you involved in the movie business?
I am.
You're in the movie business. Are you a movie maker, a movie producer?
First-time movie producer.
First-time movie. Did it go well?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a successful movie, and was it premiered at the Aspen Ideas Festival?
Premiered at the Aspen Ideas Festival.
And it talks a little bit about perhaps, was this in the social movie? Was it a documentary?
It was a documentary.
A documentary. A couple, I remember one being about a particular, having to do with food, the fruit sellers in New York City. Were you involved in that movie?
I certainly was.
That was your movie. Wonderful movie.
Thank you.
Having to do with the people that sell fruit and vegetables all over in the streets of New York, pushing their carts. I confess I don't. They talk about real estate, and my names of real estate are limited. Are you related to the Shorenstein family?
No.
Or are you related?
They used to be my neighbors.
They used to be your neighbors. Maybe that's close enough for New York geography. Are you related to the, Mort Zuckerman? I know that he's a big real estate mogul. No? Am I getting close or warm at all?
Close.
Perhaps. I confess I don't have. I have about 16 seconds left. We could do more real estate geography. Are you a New York real estate family?
New York family.
New York real estate family.
It's more than real estate. It's a little bit more
conglomerate. A little more glamorous.
Glamorous and conglomerate.
And conglomerate. Oh, well. Are you in the hospitality industry as well?
Yes.
Well, we host the SAS Power Breakfast at the Regency Hotel.
Well, that's good.
Is that part of your family's empire?
That certainly is.
The Tisch family.
Exactly.
All right, well, that's not so bad.
You did it. You probably got time to spare.
Not hardly. Well, welcome to Taking Stock.
Thank you very
Tell
much.
Me your first name.
Laurie Tisch.
Laurie Tisch. Wonderful to have you.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about this movie. What inspired you to get involved in a movie that really chronicled the life of people who are seemingly at every beck and call of New Yorkers when you want fresh fruit and vegetables? They're right there on the street.
Well, the ones that you see on the street probably aren't the same ones that were chronicled. The movie actually documents a project that I've been working on with our mayor called the New York City Green Card Program. And the program is to put fresh fruits and vegetables into underserved areas known as food deserts, where there's very, very little access and sometimes no access to healthy food. So I did that project first with the mayor. A law was changed so that 1,000 green cards could be on the streets of New York in underserved areas. After doing that project, I thought it was so interesting that I wanted to have it documented. And I am involved with the Aspen Institute. I go every year. I had seen a film the year before that the director, Mary Mazzio, did called 1098 about education. So when I met her in Aspen, I told her about this program I was working on, and I said I would love to have it documented. It sounds so easy, putting fruits and vegetable carts out. You know, New York, nothing is easy. It was a really complex story.
You're going to tell us more about it. We've got more with our mystery guest, a mystery no longer, more with Laurie Tisch. And, of course, want to mention that Mayor Mike Bloomberg is the founder and majority owner of Bloomberg LP, the parent of Bloomberg News and Bloomberg Media. This is Taking Stock on Bloomberg. This is Taking Stock on Bloomberg. I'm Pimm. I'm speaking with our mystery guest, a mystery no longer. We have Laurie Tisch, executive producer of the Apple Pushers. Apple Pushers, a movie that premiered at the Aspen Ideas Festival, having to do with providing fresh fruit, fresh vegetables in underserved areas of the city. But of the 5 boroughs. But now you're also really looking at this as a piece of a much larger project based on your foundation. Tell us what your foundation does.
Well, my foundation focuses on access and opportunity And the way that I see it, and we see it in my office, is making life better for New Yorkers in lots of different ways, in the areas of education, in the areas of health, public service, the arts. And I always say, I look through a window and I say, well, wait, why do my kids get to do this and other kids don't? Just because of where they were born and how they were born. So the overall mission of the Laurie M. Tisch Illumination Fund is access and opportunity. And several years ago, when I first started the foundation, I was invited by Mayor Bloomberg to a press conference. And always happy to go when the mayor calls, I go.
I just have to ask you, when's the premiere of the movie?
The movie, we have several premieres.
We're going to have to leave it there. Thanks for taking stock. I'm Pimm Fox. Good night.